First, welcome to our exploration of the financial paradox: why earning less can actually make you richer. In this video, we will unpack how choosing a slower pace can preserve your health, extend your career, and compound your wealth. We will move from the pressures of the always-on economy to practical strategies for sustainable balance, and then conclude with key takeaways and a call to action. Next, here is our roadmap. We will start by defining the paradox and the pressure of hustle culture. Then, we will examine the true costs of overwork. After that, we will introduce the slow lane strategy and outline 3 practical ways to balance energy with income. Finally, we will test your knowledge, and we will conclude with key takeaways and next steps. Before we dive in, a quick disclaimer. This content is educational and not financial, medical, or mental health advice. Please consult qualified professionals before making changes to your work schedule, health routines, or financial plans. With that established, let us transition to the core idea. Now let us define the financial paradox. It is counterintuitive but true that trading peak, short-term income for preserved energy and longevity can increase long-term wealth. For many self-employed professionals whose income depends on one-on-one interactions, pushing past natural limits leads to nervous system overload and burnout. The paradox is that earning a little less today can enable more consistent work, lower health risk, and better compounding over years. Moving on, consider the always-on economy. Constant availability creates chronic stress. For sensitive, introverted, or neurodivergent professionals, socially intensive work depletes energy quickly. Maximizing hours creates nervous system overload, which reduces performance and increases errors. The short-term gains in income often conceal long-term losses in health, client satisfaction, and career continuity. Additionally, the slow lane is a deliberate decision to work below maximum capacity to protect mental health and energy. It is not laziness. It is strategic pacing to avoid collapse and prioritize quality over quantity. This approach preserves bandwidth for family and recovery, which sustains consistent output, reduces errors, and strengthens client relationships. The result is a longer, steadier career with fewer health disruptions and better long-term compounding. Meanwhile, the true cost of the grind includes medical expenses, lost income during collapse, client churn due to reduced quality, and recovery downtime. Health crises are more expensive and disruptive than planned slowdowns. By prioritizing sustainable health, you are actually practicing superior risk management rather than indulging in a luxury. Next, this flowchart contrasts 2 paths. Path A shows how maximizing hours leads to overstimulation, then burnout, which results in health costs and income decline. Path B shows the slow lane, leading to protected energy, consistent quality, stronger client loyalty, greater career longevity, and ultimately compounded wealth. The diagram emphasizes that sustainability is the lever that makes long-term wealth plausible. Now let us move into actionable steps for sustainable balance. First, diversify energy output by mixing people-heavy work with low-people tasks. Second, adopt long-view planning that prioritizes career longevity instead of short bursts of unsustainable effort. Third, shed the guilt by reframing pacing as a strategic choice that supports professionalism and quality. Continuing, diversification is about rotating tasks to manage energy, adding asynchronous revenue such as paid newsletters, templates, or courses, and automating routine workflows like bookings, reminders, and onboarding. Batch creation lets you produce once and publish repeatedly. Most importantly, protect recovery blocks so your nervous system can reset. Further, long-view planning means designing a career for decades, not quarters. Build operating capacity and systems before pursuing aggressive growth. Consider phased retirement or a semi-retired model, where you maintain a smaller, high-quality client base supported by leveraged products. Let time and compounding accomplish what sprints cannot. Moreover, it is important to shed the guilt. Hustle culture is not health culture. Protecting your energy is a professional risk management practice. Over long horizons, consistency outperforms intensity. You are not lazy for pacing yourself. You are strategic. Next, let us compare. The grind model emphasizes maximum hours and short sprints, creating high stress, frequent context switching, declining quality, and increased risk of health crises, which introduces income volatility. The slow lane uses intentional pacing, reduces stress, maintains consistent quality, lowers medical risk, and supports steadier income that compounds over time. Then, here is a sample weekly energy audit. It categorizes work types by hours, energy cost, revenue type, and notes. Sessions are capped to manage intensity. Content creation is batched for leverage. Admin is streamlined with templates and SOPs. Recovery time is treated as non-negotiable to ensure sustainability. Now, a quick knowledge check. Which statement best reflects effective financial risk management for self-employed, people-facing professionals? Option A. Maximize billable hours every week to hit aggressive short-term targets. Option B. Balance people-heavy work with low people tasks to preserve capacity. Option C. Skip rest until you reach your target savings number. Option D. Sacrifice quality temporarily to scale faster. You may pause the video now to think about the answer. We will discuss the answer in the next section of the video. The correct answer is Option B. Balancing people-heavy work with low people tasks preserves capacity and aligns with using health as a form of risk management. This approach supports consistency and reduces the likelihood of burnout. Next, consider a scenario. A therapist can handle 18 high-quality sessions weekly without burnout, or 30 sessions for 2 weeks followed by 2 weeks off due to exhaustion. Which plan likely builds more wealth over a year? Option A. 30 sessions for 2 weeks, then 2 weeks off, repeating. Option B. 18 sessions weekly plus a digital product and 1 group workshop monthly. Option C. Alternate between 30 and 18 sessions to stay flexible. Option D. Take random weeks off without changing session volume. You may pause the video now to think about the answer. We will discuss the answer in the next section of the video. The correct answer is Option B. The consistent 18 sessions with leveraged offerings like a digital product and a monthly group workshop provide steadier cash flow, reduce the risk of collapse, and allow compounding to work over time. To recap, true wealth is sustained by health and consistency. The slow lane is a strategic choice, not laziness. Diversify energy output to prevent overload. Plan for longevity so compounding can work. And treat recovery as essential risk management. In summary, earning slightly less today can lead to greater long-term wealth when it prevents collapse. Sustainable practices protect your nervous system and stabilize your income. Use diversification, long-view planning, and guilt-free pacing as the primary levers to design a resilient, profitable career. Finally, thank you for watching. If this video helped you, please like it, share it with someone who needs permission to slow down, and subscribe for more sustainable wealth strategies. I would love to hear your experiences and questions in the comments. See you in the next video.